The resurrection empowers you to walk victory over death. A Christian is not supposed to be defeated, because what is in him has conquered the greatest plague of humanity, which is death. A Christian is not supposed to be downcast, because what is in him is superior to the greatest affliction of man. But the problem is that the Christian is looking in the wrong direction. 90 to 98% of Christians, if they have a problem, they resort to the same technology that the unbeliever resorts to. They are calling somebody they know, or they are trying to just deploy human and mental protocols, which in itself is not bad, but except that you have made those things your God. When you know that God is in you, every challenge you turn to God, and something will rise up on your inside, and it will amaze you. He said, even God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all you ask or think, according to the power. So if you don't give heed to that power, God will not be able to do the resurrection. He gives you victory over death. Listen, tell yourself, I have victory over death. Everything that reduces the quality of existence, I live above it. You must know this thing. You must be conscious of it. This is where you begin your life from. Can't be defeated. Even when you have a bad dream, you laugh at the devil. You just wasted your time, not me. I live above death. Somebody threatens you, you laugh, not me. I live above that. See, we don't know these things. That's why most times we are easy preys. Somebody wakes up out of bitterness and curses you. What are you doing? You are wasting your time. Me? You can't curse that which is blessed. Where does curse come from? It comes from the foundation of death. I live above death. How is it going to work? See, there's a level where you know this thing too that you don't even need to pray about it. You say you are wasting your time. Get out. If I'm in an aeroplane, will I bother about jumping up? I'm in a system that carries me up even when I'm sitting down. So jump is no longer a stress I want to give myself to. That's the resurrection. It carries you to a realm of perpetual victory. You live there. That's your reality. But many have not this consciousness. Number two, I'm laying foundation so that when I'm talking in the evening, you understand where I'm talking from. Because I will really say some things. Don't come and hear me and say, no, he doesn't have experience. If he has done this thing for some time, he will understand. There are too many evidences in the Bible. If Philip went to Samaria by whirlwind, it means it's no longer, you don't need experience to do it now. It is already proven that it's possible. So you determine your mode of transport. That means anyone is acceptable. You can use a boat, you can use a donkey, you can use a car, you can use a plane, and you can use whirlwind. You determine where you live now. That's what the newness of life is about. Choosing where you want to exist. If Jesus fed 5,000 men, not counting women and children, with 5 loaves and 2 fish, you determine how you manage your resources. You can grow your resources by hard work. You can grow your resources by favor. And you can grow your resources by talking to it. You determine where you want to live. I'm telling you what the Christian life is about. Hope you know Jesus used boats to travel. But when there was need to walk on water, he walked. That means he was not limited. So you determine. So Jesus traveled in a boat because he wanted to. When there was no boat, he was not stranded. He walked on the water. So he can choose to walk on the water any day, anytime. But if he starts doing it every day, people will run away. So the Bible said the things that were written aforetime, they were written for our learning. So they did those things so that when we are now demonstrating it, it won't be strange. If I appeared on this altar, the news will go around this country that is a witch. But in the witch coven, it's not the priest that appears. Everybody appears. And it's normal. is normal. Everybody, from those who have been initiated the first day, they know how to appear and disappear. And for us, it's a lofty thing. If you even carry testimonies of miracles now, they say it's fake. That is how detached from the supernatural we are. Somebody says he can see, he can hear. A cripple starts walking, they say it's fake. Because we have become so mental and unspiritual that normal things that he say healing is the children's bread. The things that are for children, even adults now are shocked when it happens. If you pray for somebody in church and is healed, everybody is shocked. If the person is not healed, we understand. That's where we are. This is why we need to understand. See, Christianity is not a religion. It's divinity expressed through humanity. So I'm laying this foundation so that anything I say later, there will be a basis for it. But trust me, most of you will leave this place. You will become crazy for the supernatural. Because we have lived a normal life too much. We mingle with ordinary people who don't know God in the market. They don't notice we came. Go to the hospital. We are competing for admission with them. We are fighting for bed in the hospital with them. If you come to the hospital and count 10 sick beds, 7 are Christians. And we now think Christianity is to come to church on Sunday and dress decent and clap hands. The hospital we should go to discharge everybody, we are the first people admitted. And it's normal. All the supplements in the market, we are sharing it with the people of the world. All the paracetamol, all the drugs is in all our houses. Why are they not shocked when they see a Christian with drugs and say, you too take drugs? And I'm not against these things. Don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you there's a dimension we have not harnessed because we have not been taught sufficiently the resurrection. The Bible said concerning the apostles, if they heard that they were around, they put the sick on the road. Don't pray for them. Let your shadow touch them. They carried so much of God that their shadow was enough. So people gathered for the shadow of the apostles. Today, a convergence of apostles is a garden of talkers. Everybody is talking mysteries that is not substantiated. Because we have not understood the depths of the resurrection. And if we will change our world, we must bring testimonies and witnesses that they cannot deny. As I was preparing for this teaching yesterday night, I was overwhelmed with body. I prayed until 3 a.m. I wish I was not preaching. Because I saw a scripture that made me begin to weep. Acts chapter 5, verse 12 to 16. As I was reading it, I said, this is Christianity. Anywhere these people come, there's chaos. If you hear that one of them is around, the whole neighboring village, they should mobilize all the cripples, all the sick, all the hopeless situation. They should start running towards the place that, oh, these people have come. Because they know if they come, the story will change. But we are as normal as every other person. And it's now about title and building false momentum around ourselves. A pastor no longer smiles, walking in a certain way so that you see him as a spiritual man. All of that is an attempt to cover up for the powerlessness. God needs to help us. See, somebody will be intoxicated this evening. I want to leave this conference and go and pray. Because there are things that must become normal again. If they were normal in the days of the apostles, they must become normal again. But the foundation is understanding the resurrection.